Hello. Um, it's 8:30 at night. I just finished in the gym. I've been going for almost a month now. I feel better. A lot of people, funny word, something idea. A lot of people, at least that know me in person, wonder why I keep quitting and going back and quitting and going back. And, rinse and repeat on that one. I wish I had a good reason. I really do. It used to be a real important thing to me when I was younger. Back in high school, I worked out all the time. I was always lifting weights. I was strong. I was fit. In my opinion, I was an attractive guy. I mean, I wasn't the best looking dude around, but I definitely had people notice my appearance on a fairly regular basis. I keep quitting mainly because I'm a fairly temperamental person. My mood, I don't want to say my mood fluctuates wildly because that makes me sound bipolar. But I go through some highs, I go through some lows, just as any other person does. The problem with me quitting is, I get arrogant. Oh, I'm going every day, I'm going every other day. I can miss a day. I can miss another day. Okay, a week later I haven't gone. I might go. Then I go for a little bit. And, I might miss a day. I might miss another day. Maybe miss a week, Then go back again. And I guess it's because I think I don't want to say I think. I guess it's because my mind is still in this mindset where it's something I'm able to do every day for hours on end, whether I want to or not. It's not so anymore. I work 40 plus hours a week. Well, that's pretty much it. I just work 40 hours a week and sit at home on my ass. So I really have no excuses there. I'm trying to go more consistently now. I like the way I look when I'm working out, when I'm lifting weights, getting stronger. It's a good release for lack of a better phrase, negative energy. Because God knows I've got quite a bit of negativity in my life. I guess you could say I'm a cynic bordering on pessimism. I don't know why, but I just fail to see the good in anything. I always look for the bad in friends and family. I'm always expecting someone to pull some shit on me, and so I've always got my guard up. No cop, no. So I've got trust issues, whether I tell people I'm a fairly trusting person or not. In the back of my mind, I always think or believe that maybe I'm going to get let down or betrayed. And in this one case, I do apologize to anybody that, doesn't understand that. My track record's not the cleanest in the world. I've suffered a lot of disappointment. A lot of friends have come, dump me off on my ass in my life. And, so on and so forth. And pretty much that pattern. And I understand that I'm only 23, but over the years, it's become a fairly difficult thing for me to find a way to connect with people. Because the more bad I see in people, the more bad I end up seeing. Sorry if you can't see me, alright. I'm taking care of something. Oh, that one's empty. I don't like that I'm a pessimistic person. I honest to God want to wake up every day in a bright-eyed, bushy-tailed mood, going, oh, the world's great for me. But it's not my style. Is that somebody fucking around in the road? No. And I wish it was my style. I truly wish this. And I hope one day to be able to overcome my lack of trust for people, my lack of openness. I'm a fairly reserved person. Not saying that I prefer keeping to myself. I mean, I'm like anybody else. I'm one of those people where I need to be interacting in some shape, way, or form with people. And I don't always have that luxury. Fuck, there goes my phone. My phone's still running? Yeah. And, you know, I really do wish I could, I don't want to say care more about people, because I'm always told that I care too much. I'm always worried about what people think of me and not what I think of myself. And, you know, to a certain degree, that is the absolute truth. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and debate to the contrary on that one, because I do. I worry very much how people perceive me. I am one of those people. I need to be liked. I'm not going to go through the sob story of my childhood, because when it comes down to it, that's really why I'm the way I am. But, you know, I guess the point of me making this video is I do have a bit of a bone to pick with people or the public or whatever you want to call it. Let me preface it by saying I am not the thinnest dude in the world, and I understand that I'm never going to be six-pack abs thin. I'm never going to be supermodel, you know, gorgeous as a guy. I'm a fairly average guy, and, you know, in a society where I guess you could say we demand above average or extraordinary people, I don't care, and I don't care if you do. I enjoy being average. My ego wants me to say I'm a jack of all trades. That's not true. Sorry if you can't see me. It's night. I'm just kind of venting. And there are some things I'm good at. There's some things I'm bad at. There's some things I'm great at. I mean, I'm a loving person. I try to treat everybody with respect, and I try to trust them until, you know, I'm given a reason not to. I do try to give people the benefit of the doubt. But I want to stress on that. I try. I'm only human. I do fail. But I guess the direction I'm going is I'm not the best looking dude in the world. And for anybody that knows me in real life, my dating life is not that exciting. Seems it gets slower and slower every year. But I guess the thing that kind of perplexes me about people or women, and this, you know, again might be why I'm single, is I can understand wanting to be with someone you're attracted to. I get it. I'm not going to mess around with anybody I'm not attracted to. It's just, you know, that's going to put a wet blanket over the whole relationship, and that's not something I want to deal with, not something anybody else wants to deal with, and I don't expect anybody to want to deal with it. But to judge attraction solely on the size of one's stomach, I do find to be wrong. And, you know, I do want to put it out there that I apologize to anybody in my past that I may have offended, you know, because of their size or me saying assholey things, even though I've been a fairly big guy my whole life. You know, and I do but I do indulge myself in some self-depreciating humor. I like making fat jokes at my own extent. In my opinion, I think it humanizes me a little bit more. It makes me seem a little bit more, Jesus Christ, am I ever going to be allowed to make a left turn? Fuck. But I think it makes me come off as a little bit better of a person, because I can recognize my own flaws. And trust me, I've got a shit ton of character flaws, defects, whatever you want to call it. I can be egotistical. I'm going to just admit that one right off the bat. I mean, I can be stubborn, hard-headed at times. I may not be the most understanding or tolerant person in the world, but I try. I try to trust people. I try to understand them. I mean, that's kind of what my whole life is based off of. I have to understand everyone. But I guess, where I'm going with that one is I really have discovered that it is kind of morally wrong to look down on someone solely based off their appearance. But that's what society has come to, People care more about what you look and what you make in terms of, your physical capabilities. And I understand that. I don't want to be with someone who's poor. I mean, bad credit, that don't really bother me, mainly because mine's not so stellar. But someone who has no responsibility in their life, doesn't know how to take responsibility or be responsible, I understand that. But when you get someone who treats you with respect, and when you yourselves admit they're not an unattractive person, give them a chance. They may not be your cookie cutter boyfriend or girlfriend, but, it is what it is. You gotta take shit as it comes to you. With that, I'm ending this video because I'm at Circle K and people are looking like I'm fucking crazy. So, till later.